guys, it's Mackenzie. As you can see from the title of this video, this is going to be a New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. I just wanted to film a little bit of an intro for you guys. I tried to make this video shorter, so I did do it in a different way. I'm doing, or at least I'm going to try to do, because I haven't done it yet, a voiceover for this video so that I can speed up the footage and make it shorter so I can try to upload it a little faster for you guys. I hope I can get this up in time for you guys to see it before New Year's Eve. So that's why I'm trying to do a really quick intro right here. It's been taking me a really long time to upload videos lately. I don't know if it's my internet, I don't know if it's my computer, but they can take up to like 20 hours for me to upload a video. Anyway, I hope you guys like this look. I try to do something a little bit different. I know I've had a bunch of makeup tutorials in a row, but don't worry. Other stuff is coming. I've filmed other stuff. I have stuff on my list that I need to film. It's just this time of year, people want Christmas looks or holiday looks. They want New Year's Eve looks. So I'm trying to give that to you guys. So yeah, I hope you like this look. If you want to see how I got this, then just keep on watching. Alright, hey guys, let's just get started on this. I'm showing you here that I already did prime my eyes with the Elizabeth Mott Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. And next, I am just going to go right into my Naked 2 palette to start off this look. I'm taking the shade Foxy, and I am going to put that all over my lid from the bottom of my lid to my brow bone, just to create a base for the rest of the eyeshadows to go on there and blend more smoothly. Now I'm taking some tape, and I am going to be putting that right on my eye after getting a little bit of the tackiness off with my hand. I'm going into Tease now from the Naked 2 palette, and I'm just going to use a fluffy blending brush to put that right into my crease as our transition shade so that everything else can blend a little more smoothly on the eyes. Next, I'm going into this last shade here in the palette, which is called Blackout, and I'm focusing that on my outer V and up into the crease to darken that up a little bit with this e.l.f. Precision Eye Brush, I believe. It is the Professional Eye Crease Brush, and then I am going back and blending that all out so there are no harsh lines with the black on there. Next, I'm going into Pistol, which is a little bit of a gunmetal color, a little more silver, and I am packing that right onto the outside of my lid with this medium eye shader brush. Next, I am going into Verve, which is going to be the star of the show when it comes to this look. I really think silvers are the perfect color for New Year's Eve. So I'm using just the other side of that brush and packing that on to the inner maybe 2/3 of my eyelid and really making sure I get that pop of silver in there. And now I'm going in and blending everything out up into the crease, so make sure everything is as smooth looking as possible. And then I'm just going to take that tape off to reveal the sharp line that I wanted to create with it. And then looking at the other one and realizing it doesn't look nearly as good. But that is totally fine. We're just going to move right onto the face now. I am using my Almay Smart Shade Primer. For New Year's Eve, you never know what's going to happen. It ends up being a long night a lot of the times, and this one has glycerin as the second ingredient in it, and that is why I'm using it. I want my makeup to last a long time on New Year's Eve, and this product is going to provide that for me. And now I'm going in with my Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer. You really only need a tiny bit because this is so thick. And I'm just going around my nose where I get some redness and where I right now have a couple of blemishes, and I'm going to cover those up before I put my foundation on. So next I am going in with my two favorite foundations to mix together. The first one is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi in the shade W12 Warm, and the other one is Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Porcelain. I'm mixing these onto the back of my hand and then dotting them evenly all over my face. So you want to get it down on your neck as well, and just an even coverage all over your face where you're going to put the foundation on, obviously. And then I am going in with my Real Techniques sponge. It is damp, and I am just taking this all over the face using dotting motions and sort of blending this all over the face. You make sure you bring it down onto the neck, like I already said, of course, because you do not want that line of demarcation where you can see where you do have foundation and do not, so make sure you just blend that down the neck. And yeah, I'm just blending this all over my face right into the skin, and this foundation is definitely going to give me the luminosity that I really want for New Year's Eve. I want to look like I'm sort of glowing, and yeah, as you can see, I'm demonstrating again, bringing it down onto my neck and just really blending all over. And here I'm realizing that I forgot one of the steps. I am using Bootycall and just using that as my brow bone highlight. And now, of course, I am using my favorite liquid liner, which is the Stila Stay All Day. And I am just using that line that I created with the eyeshadow and the tape as my guideline for my wing. And yeah, I'm just winging it out and going to do a wing on both eyes, obviously. And now I am taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 15, and I'm just going to use this to conceal my under eyes and highlight my face with this. So as you can see, I'm going under the eye, right next to the nose, and I'm really bringing it out to the temples. And then I'm also putting it around the sides of my nose, down my nose, and I'm going to be putting it around the corners of my mouth, on my chin, and as well as on my forehead. These are just the areas that I'm highlighting. And then I'm taking, again, my damp Real Techniques sponge and blending this all in so that you can sort of not really see the line where it starts and it begins. I am bringing that all the way out to the temples as the parts that are under my eyes. And really, like I said, just blending it in, making it just look like I have a little bit more light on those areas of my face, not necessarily that I'm just trying to conceal. Because for me personally, dark circles don't happen to be a huge problem, but I do like to highlight my face with concealer, and I am just bringing that up onto the forehead and finishing off the blending there. Here I'm going in with my Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder. I am setting my under eyes from where I put the concealer, as well as bringing this onto my face so that all of the other powders I use after this can blend more smoothly. Next, I am going to use my Anastasia Shadow Couture palette in the shade Chic. I know I use it all the time, but it has this shade that I really wanted to use for my inner corner highlight. It's just a nice chunky silver. So my camera did die while I was smoking out the lower lash line with Blackout, but that is all I did. I just used my Buxom Hold the Line waterproof eye pencil in Call Me, and I am using that to tight line and on my waterline. And then I am just going in with my Clinique bottom lash to use mascara on my bottom lashes. So now using this Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara, I am just going to coat my top lashes in 1 or 2 coats just to prepare them for these crazy eyelashes that I'm going to put on afterwards. And now for the part that I have totally been most excited about, as you can see, is the eyelashes. These are the Vegas Nay lashes by Eyelure in the style of Grand Glamour. They are super extravagant, perfect for New Year's Eve. Here you can see me gluing them. Don't be afraid to sort of move them around if they are not quite to your liking as far as shape goes. They're a little bit too round for my eyes, so I just did that. And then, yeah, I'm just going to apply the lashes. Obviously, my hand got in the way for a minute there. But, yeah, and a lot of people I know put their eyelashes on with tweezers. That just doesn't work for me. My finger works better, and I know that that is not good for your eyes, but that's just kind of what works best for me personally. You can do whatever you want with your lashes, but I prefer to put mine on with my hands. So here I am being upset that my brush is a little broken. That's just the e.l.f. blush brush. I am going into Nars Laguna bronzer, and I've showed this technique before. I'm just sort of sculpting out the cheekbone like that, not blending yet, just sort of making that line that I want my contour to be. And then I am going in with my Morphe MB4, and I am blending out that contour, looking at my eyelash apparently, and just blending that contour out. And then for blush, I am going to be using my Sephora blush in Rose Glow, number 15. And I wanted just something sort of a little bit more subtle for New Year's Eve since my eyes and my lips are going to be a little bit bold. So yeah, I'm just using a little bit more of a subtle blush and washing that onto the cheeks. And now for a highlight, I am doing a combo highlight that I have done on my channel before. The first part is the Sephora Baked Luminizer in Light Beam, and then I guess I didn't get a clip of me showing it, but I am going in on top of that with Champagne Pop on the cheekbones like I did with the Sephora one, but also onto my nose and my Cupid's bow, as well as my chin and up around the high points of my eyebrows, around the arch if you would, and just really glowing myself up for New Year's Eve. Moving on to the lips, I'm going to use this Rimmel Lasting Finish 1000 Kisses Stay On Lip Contouring Pencil, aka Lip Liner, in the shade 071 Cherry Kiss. I am outlining my lips with this and also filling them in just a little bit. Not all the way, just filling them in to keep the lipstick on a little bit longer. And finally, I wanted to do a bold lip for this look, so here I am using MAC Heroine. It is a matte lipstick, and it's really bright purple that I absolutely love. And that, you guys, is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is, again, my first time doing a voiceover, so I hope that ended up doing okay. I'd like to do more in the future, and I'm definitely going to practice some more, but I hope you guys liked this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!